Greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all a very and a prosperous weekend. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. My people, the issue why I carry come now this still on the episode. Let me put it this way: still on the episode of Buhari's injustice against the Igbos. According to Edwin Clark, the elder statesman from the Niger Delta, he don't come out to let Tinubu know that all the injustices that the Mumu Buhari did against the Igbos, it has not abated in the government of Tinubu. In fact, according to him, he said that injustice is still lingering because Buhari came out and signaled one part of the country and called them a dot. Wahala no they finish you. In fact, Wahala be like bicycle, according to my people. Anyway, now the matter we are going to look into this morning to know exactly what Edwin Clark talk, because he don't write a letter. Can't give Bola Tinubu, who happens to be the president of the COW Republic. Make I put it that way, so that the person no go come say, I don't insult their president. After all, the president failed the other day. They want make a headline. And I don't know what in they happen. No, say that failing no be ordinary. That failing now just to take away the minds and attention of Nigerians from the main reasons to ask questions. What are they celebrating as a democracy? If not injustice, if not poverty, if not a high inflation rate of everything, naira depreciation and high hardship. That is what the so-called democracy have brought to the people of Nigeria and the people of the southeast. Anyway, that is not supposed to be a story for another day, but let us read in between the lines. But remember, like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. We are talking about Nigeria don't have money. Nigeria is broke. They can't afford the minimum wage of what they call of 250,000 naira. But make us see what they happen. The Nigerian government now, or the National Assembly, moves to buy a new presidential aircrafts, not aircraft, aircrafts. That means many for Tinubu and Shettima. After completing building what they call a vice presidential villa. Now we have two villas in the so-called zoo or the Cow Republic. We have Aso Rock, that is presidential villa. Then we have another Aso Villa, which is vice presidential villa, that has just been completed with 21 billion naira by Wike's administration. That is the first thing he achieved in the Federal Capital Territory or Fulani Capital Territory, assuming office as the Minister of FCT. Hey, Nigeria is broke. Minimum wage cannot be discussed. Giving them adding urgent 2K after shutting the country down for 2 days. After that, now they want to buy aircrafts for the president and the vice president. And people are dying of hunger. Pensioners are dying of hunger every day. A lot of insecurity is ravaging the country. No any good thing or whatsoever that have been planned. This one now, just give this bill now, complete 1 week now, it will be approved with immediate alacrity. I dare the National Assembly to spend 2 weeks on this bill. They don't burn them well. 1 week is enough now to approve this bill of buying aircrafts after having fleet of aircrafts that he said he will sold some, but none have been sold for the moment. After all, the aircraft is what the son and daughters are using to patrol all over the country at the expense of poor masses. My people, I beg, I don't want to talk too much. Because I said this morning, I don't talk too much again. Even when I said I don't want to talk again. Please help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, because more of these videos will come in your way. Elder statesman Edwin Clark, he don't come out again to speak his mind. Whether you like it or not, this man is always at point or on point. The leader of the John Nation, Edwin Clark, has asserted that Bola Tinubu is taking the part of his predecessor, Muhammadu Buhari, who did everything to subjugate Igbos from the southeastern part of Nigeria for reasons best known to him. Okute News report that Clark, in a letter to Bola Tinubu, said Buhari excluded the southeast from some of his appointments during his time in office. According to Clark, Buhari did not appoint anyone from the southeast in his constitution of the board of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, even though the region three oil producing states, including Abia, Anambra, and Imo states. He recalled how Buhari allocated less than 1% of $22.7 billion loan to the Southeast zone, while others received higher percentages, adding that the former presidency also failed to appoint service chiefs from the region. Clark also stated that the discrimination and injustice against the Igbos had not abated under Tinubu's government, referencing the appointment of 10 ministers from the southwestern region, and only 5 had been appointed from the southeast, with no justification for the omission. The elder statesman therefore called on Tinubu to immediately restructure the country if the nation was to remain one. He also called for the implementation of the 600 recommendations of the 2014 National Conference report, and for the Igbos to stand up and legitimately assert their rights. The letter reels in parts. Pay attention. President Buhari did everything to subjugate the Igbos for a reason that is best known to him. Perhaps it may be necessary to cite some examples. The NNPC board, which he constituted when he came into office, had 9 members, 1 from the southwest, 1 from the south-south, and no member from the southeast, even though 3 southeast states, Abia, Anambra, and Imo, are oil-producing states. The remaining members, including his chief of staff, came from the north, a non-oil-producing region. However, he later tried to amend it when he appointed Senator Ifeanyi Ararume as chairman of the second board, and he later replaced him with Magre Chuba Okadibo before he took office. He, Senator Ifeanyi Ararume, took the matter to court and won, but the situation has not changed. Also, when Buhari attempted to obtain loans from foreign financial institutions that exceeded 30% of the GDP, which was not in the interest of the country, and the loan of $22.7 billion, of which less than 1% of the amount was to be allocated to the Southeast zone, while other zones were allocated higher percentage for infrastructural projects, is a violation of the constitutional right to ensure a balanced economic development of Nigeria in accordance with President Buhari's oath of office. In President Buhari's 17-man security chiefs, 14 of them came from the north, and only 3 from the south, excluding the Igbos from the southeast. Mr. President, even in your administration, the discrimination and injustice against the Igbos has not abated. The old eastern region and the old western region, to which I belonged, were equal competitors and partners before and during the First and Second Republic. But today, you have appointed 10 Yorubas as ministers from the southwest and only 5 members from the southeast. And you even failed to give them the ministerial appointment due to their region that would have made it 6 ministers. There's no justification for this grave omission, and no effort has been made to correct it or whatsoever. Now that the elections are over, we must face the restructuring of this country. I repeat, the immediate restructuring of Nigeria must be carried out if this country is to remain one, and appeal to Bola Tinubu to take immediate action to implement the historic 2014 National Conference report, which submitted 600 recommendations to the presidency on how to restructure Nigeria in every aspect of our lives. The Igbos of the southeast or wherever they are in Nigeria must stand up and assert their rights legitimately, judiciously, and in a democratic way, to benefit like any other Nigerian as it was before the Civil War of 1967. National Assembly moves to buy new presidential aircraft for Tinubu and Shetima. The National Assembly has recommended the purchase of 2 new presidential aircraft for the use of President Bola and Vice President Kashim Shettima. The recommendation was put forward by the House of Reps Committee on National Security and Intelligence. According to the lawmakers, there is a need to acquire the new presidential aircraft for security reasons and the cost of the maintenance associated with the current presidential air fleet. The committee issued the recommendation based on the report presented by its members after a hearing conducted by its technical subcommittee regarding the condition and safety of aircraft in the presidential air fleet. The legislators suggest that the expenses associated with the upkeeping President Tinubu's 19-year-old plane are substantial, resulting in extended aircraft grounding periods and increased operational costs for the fleet. The report reads in part, the committee is of the strong and informed opinion that considering the fragile structure of the Nigerian Federation and recognizing the dire consequences of any foreseen or unforeseen mishap that may arise as a result of technical and operational inadequacy of the presidential air fleet, it is in the best interest of the country to produce or procure 2 additional aircraft as recommended. My people, I don't have more to say, but use your tongue to count your teeth. Just know it that in this country, it is the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. The rich are spending at the expense of the poor masses, while the poor are dying of hungers every now and then. So now here, we'll take a break. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Que mesiano.